Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing immigration rules and admission requirements associated with Laos here in Southeast Asia. I've done a number of these videos here recently to kind of provide some general insight. I want to be clear, general insight regarding other countries here in Southeast Asia. As Thailand is reopening, we are seeing more and more the feasibility of being able to quickly make a so-called border run over to places like Cambodia or Laos, or to simply go over there for a couple of days, which a lot of people used to do that, myself included. I would oftentimes here and there, oftentimes mostly on a quarterly basis, jump over to Cambodia, maybe, head down to Malaysia or something, just kind of get a different view of things, just for some fresh air, just fresh perspective, whatever you want to call it. Definitely not been possible the last couple of years, but it's looking more and more like this could be a possibility moving forward. Purpose of this video, I was reading a recent article from the Pattaya Mail, pattayamail.com. Article is titled Regional Roundup of Compulsory Insurance Regulations for July Entry, and I urge those folks who are watching this video, go check that out for yourselves. A lot of information in there. It's good stuff. But under the subcategory, or the subheading Malaysia and Laos, quote, government websites have dropped the compulsory insurance requirements. So that's something big to take away. This is me talking. Something big to take away from this video is Laos appears to have dropped the compulsory insurance requirements, very similar to Thailand, Cambodia, a few other places in the regions. My understanding, Vietnam still has an insurance requirement, but other places seem to have pretty well dropped it. Let me quote again. Government websites have dropped the compulsory insurance requirements, but may request evidence you have the financial resources for your stay. Some websites suggest otherwise, but they may be linked to insurance companies not actually sponsored officially by the government. And then this is notable for Laos. Laos has a health declaration form stating you are responsible for sickness-related cover. So as we're seeing things sort of reopen, a big sticking point for people has been this insurance requirement we've had to deal with for, I think, over a year now. It's like probably 18 months, something like this, in many countries, Thailand. And Thailand was open. That is noteworthy. Like Laos, I don't think, just only reopened rather recently. Thailand was open. You could get in. I know a lot of people have especially the last roughly 4 to 6 weeks, been a little bit hard on Thailand, in my opinion, because they've noted Thailand had more onerous requirements to enter than, for example, Cambodia. But remember, Cambodia was in full lockdown when Thailand, you could get into Thailand. Now, there were requirements. It was a little bit cumbersome, but it was possible to get into Thailand. And similar situation in Laos. So the thing to take away from this video, though, is, yeah, it looks like there's no insurance requirement associated with Laos, although you are going to have to fill out a form stating that you'll be responsible for your own medical coverage should you indeed end up having a health issue there in Laos.